Hello and welcome to the Craft Lair for day 2 of Junk Journal July, hosted by Debbie at Ink and Page. I am Teresa, Crafty Grams, and this is what I am participating in this month. So far, so good. I'm 2 for 2. I posted yesterday's video today. I'm recording today's video today. I'm doing good. So today's prompt is ledger paper, and um, throughout the month, Debbie will be emailing those who have signed up for the challenge or whatever. She emails a daily free printable or a link to a daily free printable. Today's is 2 pages. It is this sort of tear apart page with the long quote, "I hope not to cut apart unintentionally this time." And then there is this ledger page. So this is a bit of ledger that she has shaped on here somehow into a tag. Sorry. And so yeah, we'll just I'll cut all this apart and let's get started. Be right back. Right. Okay. So I have everything cut apart, and I did not chop up my quote. Today's quote is: "The world is full of magic things, patiently waiting for our senses to grow sharper." W.B. Yeats. So, don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I will do something with it. So, this is today's page that I'm going to be using. I wanted to showcase some of the gorgeous printables. The welcome package. There, she printed or she designed or whatever you call it. Um, I think 32. I don't know, 32, 34, 36. I don't know, any way more than there are days of the month. Um, so I wanted to try and highlight some of them without having to print them all out before knowing what I was going to do with them. Anyway, so this is the paper. This is the paper I'm using for today. However, I will probably be using this side of it. Um, what I failed to allow for in yesterday's make was the fact that this is going to be a hinge bound journal, and a hinge bound, similar to a tab bound, is where you attach a paper strip rather than tabs um, along the edge to bind the pages together. Uh, and so I'm going to be more mindful now of leaving enough space, and I may or may not have left enough space here to allow for a hinge to be attached there, but I don't think it would be on the edge. I don't know what I'm saying, but I definitely did not leave enough room for a hinge to be attached to this side of this page without covering some of my ephemera. So what I'll leave this side of this page is where the hinge will be attached when the time comes. So I need to be mindful of that today. And so I will be doing this similar. I'll be decorating this side of the page so that this side will then be, will I be doing it that way? I mean, it's kind of messed up anyway that such an important to me, such an important part of this image is in the middle of the page. So either way, it'll be, let me just see what it would look like. So this is a page that Debbie did this in her video, and like last month, I tried not to watch anybody's videos um, pertaining to the daily prompt before I made my own thing. But I don't know. I watched Debbie's, and I probably will continue to do so just because. Um, so yeah, she made I don't know, I guess a tip in sort of slanted pocket, which she affixed with these two tabs, or with tabs similar to this, because obviously we're not in the same place. Things that make you go, Um, so yeah, either way, that's going to take up, maybe this was not the best sheet of paper to choose. Anyway, I'm going to stick to my original plan and put it there. Put her there. Right. So before we get too far into this, you may have noticed I did a little bit of fancy there. Okay, well, it's not that fancy, but I finally found a pair of pinking shears that are left-handed. Look at those monsters. They're gigantic. Okay, so they're obviously they're going to be more than up to any little task that I give them. But it's hard to find left-handed pinking shears in the first place, and then to find some that are under $1 bazillion, even more difficult to find. So I got these off of the Zon, and they were like $10, I think. And they're huge and they're very heavy, and I will not be using them a lot because my hand will get exhausted. But anyway, so that's one extreme. And then the next thing I complain about a lot is how fine detail scissors with little blades have little handles. Well, just because what I'm cutting shrinks down in size doesn't mean my hand shrinks down in size. And it's it makes my hand tired faster. So yeah, there's all kinds of sticky stuff on them. I gotta clean you guys. Sorry, kids, I will. So I got Fiskars school scissors. Yep, we're gonna see how those work for. They're not, the blades are not as fine as obviously the Tim Holtz tonic ones are, but we'll see. I'm honestly, everything about being left-handed is so inconvenient. Okay, that part of the rant is over. It is whatever day of the week it is. Thursday. Yesterday I was battling allergies. Today I am medicated. So not feeling as bad, but I'm definitely dried out. So Stanley cup in hand, and we're ready. Okay, so let's start by inking this. I have a brand new spongy thing, and we're going to see how she behaves. Or he, I don't know. Are these things gender specific? I don't know. They're not telling me. Trust me, they are not speaking to me. Okay, for those of you concerned about my mental well-being, I don't know. It's still questionable at best. So let's see. Ledger paper. Today's prompt is ledger paper. I am not one of those souls fortunate enough to have ever found an actual ledger book in my thrifting quests. Things like that don't seem to be available in my area in the thrift stores. We don't have a lot of great thrift stores. They're all just, what are those things called? Goodwill and Habitat like places. But anyway, uh, and buying them off eBay is just super duper expensive, especially when you then have to turn around and pay shipping for them. But I don't know. I keep looking for a like a bundle somewhere, like on Etsy or Marketplace, or even on eBay. That's just some pages. I just need some pages. I don't need them. I just want some pages from a ledger. That's all. All right. So there's that. And this is a a leftover page from one of last year's ink and page freebies, the Ephemera Stash Journal. Glue. I'm looking for glue. It's right here. See this thing? It's glue. Yep, sure is. And it's glued the pin in. Yeah. Sound effects are necessary. Get my little dried off glue glob off of there. Ooh. It's like cleaning out a baby's nose. Ew. Got more than I bargained for there, didn't I? Sorry. Oh, and she's mad at me. Sorry. I'm so sorry. There you go. Blow that nose out of there. Blow that goo out of your nose. Don't blow the nose out. I am going to do this one side at a time because I am very challenged at doing things like this. And you know what else I should have done? I should have glued in here. Good thing I only did one flap, because I should have glued this first of all. I don't have a, oh, I had to throw it away after I cleaned off the table. Okay, come here you. So where am I going? I'm going here, and that is not straight. Dadgummit. What it's gonna have to do now, it's stuck. It's stuck like glue. Oh, sorry. Okay. Now it might have been folded wrong because it's looking pretty straight there. Who knows? Who knows? Let me squish this down a little bit. It doesn't feel very flat. All right. And then glue along here. Glue, 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 glue. Okay. Let's see. Uh-oh. We have glue seepage. Ah. Okay. So that's that. This is this, and this is that. I don't know. No, it is crooked. It's making the paper bow. It's okay. It'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. Yeah, so I just messed up the fold of my page with this mess. Yeah, pooey. Oh well. You know, that's what happens when you try new things live and in person. Okay, we're not live, but you know what I mean. All right, so here's the other piece of that piece of paper. I might use that in the future. So, all right, now how are we going to decorate this bad boy? Yeah, I'm going to keep messing with the fold. It's okay. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine just the way it is. Fine. So, ledger paper is supposed to be the star of the show. So, what shall we do with the ledger paper? Well, that's quite the contrast back there. Oh well. I printed it on purple because this was on there, and I like that very much. That's a bit abrupt. It's a bit abrupt, shall we say? So let's see. We have all these lovely pretties. Where's my number 2? Oh, that's not my number 2. Where's my number 2? Oh, I didn't cut these apart. These are little tags and labels. That's a tag, and these are labels. Very pretty little labels. Yeah, the hands are still shaking. Shaking. Did I mention I was medicated? So yeah, I might be a little crazier than usual. Yeah, I don't like taking medications on top of my prescription medications, but I just was, oh, I just flung something. It wasn't poo. Um, yeah, if I hadn't have taken something, I never would have slept last night. So my lovely son brought me some daytime and some nighttime and some cough drops. So there you go. Well, let's see what I threw on the floor. If it was anything important. Oh, it wasn't important, but it's a piece of my faux cello tape. I don't know what you call it. Scotch tape, that stuff. Yes, I have been using that a lot. Like ridiculously a lot. It's okay. It's fine. It's cute though, right? Yes, it is. Cute. Yeah, my tag cutter didn't quite reach to the printed cut lines, so I'm doctoring it up. Doctoring it up. Should have just done it. Free-handed it anyway. It's all right. Ugh, my hands are so shaky. So shaky. All right. New. So far, no crumbs. I think I'm okay. It just takes so long to get it primed, and by the time it's primed, it starts leaving crumbs. It's frustrating. Very, very frustrating. All right. I have no idea what I'm doing. Can you tell? Can you tell? I don't know what the plan is. Yep, because I'm faffing around. I'll decide about that later. The quote. So let's see what the make's going to be. What are we going to do? What do we do? What do we do? What do you have? What do you have? Sorry. Anyone been to the varsity in Atlanta? What do you have? What do you have? I don't give you any time to think. Um, I might just make two nice big tabs. What are these things called? Tags, not tabs, tags, to go in my nice big pocket there. See, I could do this one like that, and then this one like that. And put some journaling space on the inside of that. Decorate the outside of it a little bit. Yep, I can do that. There's my foldy, squishy foldy thing. There we go. Squish it down, squish it. And it's not straight along there, so let's get Tina the guillotine. I I have apparently cut too much stuff that includes adhesive with this thing because now the little bits stick to the blade. But you know, hey, it's okay, it's fine. It'll wear off. It'll buff, as my kids would say. It'll buff. I guess the more I use it, the more the adhesive will, or the less sticky it'll be. That's what I'm really trying to say. Okay, so now I need to put something in here that's going to make it more journalable. So let's see what this. Yep. That'll do. That'll do nicely. That'll do. Did I mention I was medicated? This is me on drugs. I mean, it's just equal or something, some equivalent. But what if? This is what you get. Come on, kids. Let's play nice together. I'm going to start by cutting it to size, but I'll probably end up cutting it to smaller because I would like to leave a border of the purple around it. I do love the color purple. Can you tell? Oh, that's funny. I just it's a book and a movie. Oh, glory be to St. Peter. Well, I'm going to cut a little shrivel off of that. Shrivel? Not shrivel. I don't know what I meant. Sliver off of that because the pencil line was there. Okay. Oh, fiddlesticks. I did it again. What is wrong with me? I'm probably going to be, faffing with this for a while. So, yeah, because see, I couldn't have cut it that perfectly to size if I had tried to cut it that perfectly to size. Just to be honest with you. But I'm going to go ahead and fold it so it, because once I fold it on there, it'll change the size of it. Right? Capiche? Yeah, see. Okay, so we're just gonna squish this fold sharper. Make the fold a little more crisp. Sorry, I keep dropping that thing right on top of the container instead of placing it in. It's a bit ridiculous and a lot loud. So I have no idea if this is going to be even on all sides, but we're going with it. I'm going to go ahead and get it glued so I can move on to the next thing while it's drying. Yeah, see that? Oh, that actually, not bad if I do say so myself. All right, let's get the old glue stick out. I mean, you go back in the little trough, you go there, you go up out of my way, and let's do this. Horse. Oh. I'm just over here to the side gluing. Nothing earth-shatteringly important going on. So right now is about where my microphone goes out. So yeah, I'll try to talk you through the rest of it. Obviously, I'm just trying to glue this thing on straight and even and in the middle and all of that kind of junk. And, I'm awkward, so it doesn't work out just as easily as it should. Yeah, so big wrinkle there. And the paper I'm using is really thin, like a math workbook paper. So, yeah. Anyway, it will eventually conform to my will-ish. It's not straight. It's just not. So, yeah, but it's good enough. Good enough. All right. So, yeah, we made that. No clue what we're going to do with it yet, but there it is. Ledger paper and journaling room on the back of it. I don't know what I'm saying here, but, par for the course. All right. So, let's move on to the next thing that we're going to do, which is this tag that came with the kit. It was on the thinnish paper. It's not on my usual 110 cardstock. It's only on 90 pounds, so it's a bit thin for what I would normally just journal on, or just leave as a journal spot. I would normally back it with, book paper or something like that. But, for the sake of the video and time, we're just going to leave it as it is. Just, the usual, inking it up, and then we'll decorate at some point in the near future. We will put something on it. Yep, got to do the back of it too, because it's my rules. It's my brain's rules, and I just sort of do what I'm told. Not really. I've never done what I'm told. And that's not true. But anyway, here we go. I have no idea what I'm faffing about in real life on this, but I had to take a break there. Someone came and knocked at my door. See, here I'm trying to figure out what the heck, man. My microphone went off, and I turned it back on, and it worked for like another few minutes and then died. I guess it's this whole thing of, recording every day, and I'm not the most responsible adult. In fact, I just went back there to get the microphone to do this voiceover, and it wasn't plugged in. So, yeah, anyway, we're back to this guy. What are we going to do with it? I don't know. There it is. Yep, ledger paper. And, that's the prompt for the day is ledger paper. Oh, we're going to round the corners. So let's round them, guys. Rounding. Uh-oh. Look at there. The glue stick. Either I didn't glue it all the way to the corner, or it just, for some reason, didn't get stuck down. So we're going to plan B, which is the PVA glue. Right, so yeah, should have inked that, should have rounded the corners on that. Lots of things I should have done to it before I glued it onto the cardstock, but hey, this is where we are. We're just gonna roll with it. Okay, so that one didn't round right. Try it again. Bam. Okay, this is really, really weird. I have no idea what I'm saying in the first attempt at recording this, so I don't know. I just get on here and babble, similar to what I'm doing now while I'm watching myself craft. It's a very strange sensation, trust me. Anyway, so this thing, yeah, it's really crooked in there, but, it's okay. It's fine. It's all fine. So, yeah, just inking and faffing and waffling along, another day in the world of craftygrams. So I'm making a lot of things, but I'm not getting a lot done as far as, putting stuff down. Because really and truly, this should have been a 20 to 30 minute video, but for some reason I decided I have to do this whole spread, which is not necessary. So now I'm going looking for other decorative elements to add, because there was not a lot of small stuff. That's my, stickers and butterflies and birds are in that flat tote box. So I think I'm going to use this, which is my last one of these die cut butterflies. It's very delicate, and but it's so big that I don't know where to put it. It seems to disappear against everything I put it on. So I'm just not, it's too big to put in there. I'm not happy with it anywhere. It's definitely going to blend into that. And it's just, I don't know. It's not working out as well as I wanted it to. I thought that filigreed or whatever butterfly would be the perfect thing, but it's not. So here we go. Plan B. We're going to just try and add a few things in. Like I said, there's not much with the printables for this yet. As far as little decorative elements, yeah, my my paper cutter is leaving burrs of paper, and it's frustrating. I don't know. The only way to seem to get that to not happen is put like magazine paper behind what I'm cutting, which is highly wasteful and irritating because you have to keep moving it and putting more on. Anyway, back to the problem at hand. Trying to find a way to decorate this or add some decorative elements to this ledger paper piece. But none of it is really making me, it's not ringing my bell, so to speak. And I love, 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 love this lace, but I don't want to cover up the flowers in the middle of it. So that's not going to work for there either. Yeah, it's just too pretty to cover up that much of it. So, just going through what's included in today's printables, and yeah, there's lots of indecisiveness going on here. But oh, hey, wait a minute, I might like this being right here. Yeah. You know, I just keep bouncing from decorating or working in one thing to the next thing. And here's some coffee dyed book page. So yeah, I'm putting book page on top of book page print. But you know what? It's okay. It's all about the textures, right? So textures and layers are the things we look for when we decorate. So yeah, I guess I'm looking around for something else to put in there, but not finding whatever it was I was looking for. So back to this book page combination going on here. Yep, I'm liking how that looks. I'm just gonna tear the book page down a little bit more. I like the torn edge look, so it's gonna be torn off on all sides. And yeah, let's neaten up the bottom of it a bit. Okay, there, now we're cooking. All right, I'm liking that. Like the layered look. Like the texture of the coffee dyed book page as well. So that's one of my favorite things to include in anything is book page, whether it's coffee dyed or not. But that's not a very old book page, so yeah. So coffee dyeing it and then inking it, definitely necessary. So I'm going to try and keep the placement while I glue it down, which, you know, a little bit awkward. But I mean, that's me. Up one side and down the other. Awkward city. So we're going to get it together enough to put it on the middle pocket flap dealy. And a little bit straighter would be nice. So, yeah. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. Okay, next. Oh, didn't do a very good job of air gluing it, so to speak. Gluing it while it's flying around in my hand. So, make it a little more secure. And see what else we can add. Just these two little labels for decorative elements. Oh, let's try some washi tape. I love this washi tape. It's just a simple, I don't even know where I got it from. It was part of a kit, and of course all of my washi tape is now tipped out into 2 clear bins, which not ideal, but at least I can see what I have, which seems to be my thing right now. I need to be able to see what I have instead of opening up box after box to find what I'm looking for. Now I just dig through clear bins. Okay, so now what are we going to do with this thing? It's here, it's ready. What are we doing? No idea. No clue what I'm going to do with these elements that butterfly Give it up, kid. Give it up. That butterfly ain't going in there. Yep, yep. I thought about putting this down as a tuck spot or a pocket or something, but it just looks, it's the color, I think the color contrast just threw me off. It wasn't working for me. So of course, you know, add ink and think that makes it all better. But does it really? I mean, it doesn't change colors of anything or sizes. You just ink, hope for the best. So, yep, just gonna ink around it, try and find something to put behind it to sort of ease the transition from the purple to the green, and another shade of green is not gonna help. Nope. But yeah, I could put that there as a tuck spot to the side, or guess what? I could make it a belly band. Ba-boom. Yep. That's what's gonna end up happening. Oh, was that a spoiler? Sorry. But yeah, gonna make it a belly band. Cut it off. Ink it up. Oh, I'm not inking yet. I'm still trying like heck to use that as a tuck spot or a side or a pocket or something. But it's just not, it's not coming together. Yep, I could put that in the belly band like that. Looky there. I could make it a belly band and tuck it back there. So let's go ahead and ink the back of it, since we're not going to be gluing it to the page. Yep, let's do that. Yep, I'm gluing it. I mean, inking it. I'm clearly not gluing it. I am inking it. But see, even when I'm not doing it, I can't. Words are hard for me, apparently. Oh, look, I can put that behind. Look, I act like it's already stuck down. Silly girl. All right, so, yeah, belly band, yeah, we're gonna, that is, why am I fighting so hard with that? Okay, there, maybe. I really want to use that word, but anyway, because this is it. I keep flitting back and forth from one thing to another. I'm annoying myself. All right. Focus on the belly band. Focus on the belly band. Ink and think. Ink and think. That's what we do. Or, you know, that's what I try to do. All right. Definitely going to be a belly band. Glue at the top. Excuse me. Glue at the bottom. And we're in business with the belly band. All right. Finally, a decision made. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. All right. This is definitely going behind the belly band, but it's kind of plain right now. Very, very plain. So I'm going to go pull from my bookshelf from last year's, one of last year's ink and page freebies is the Ephemera Stash Journal. So that's what I'm introducing here. Look at all that yummy, delicious ephemera. It's amazing. Amazing. Lots of tags up here in this section. Those are just square tags. And they're very sturdy for some reason. I did them on very thick paper. Yeah. So I don't know why I'm looking through those, but I guess at this point I'm just looking through to see if there's anything else I would like to use in here. But, you know, I went over to this thing. I pulled this off the shelf looking for small ephemera. Why am I looking at big stuff? Anyway, it's just, you know how it is. It's, ooh, pretties. Let me look through all the pretties. Crazy. So, yeah. Oh, look, florals. Yes, I'm a sucker for a floral. So, yeah, that one's pretty. Let's look through some more of them. Oh, that one's upside down. That's a bird. Flowers. That's a cool pattern. Yeah. So, we'll leave those in there for now. What else we got? This is, oh, yeah, tabs. Don't need tabs right now. These are big things. But oh, look, butterflies and flowers. Yeah, we might be in business here, guys. All right. Move you out of the way. And pick some stuff. Just make a decision, woman. Just make a decision. Okay, we're going with this flower. Nope, too big, too big. Let's go with this flower. Sweet. Yep, we're going to go with this flower. After all of that, 20 minutes for me to just come up with one flower. And I'm thinking about the butterfly, but I don't like taking up too much journal space. Because that's what this is supposed to be, is a journal space, right? Right. I really want to use that believe, but it's not going down right here. Trying to use the lace again, but again, it's not the kind of lace you cover up. It's just not good background lace. So let's try this piece of lace. Yep. But can't see it. Can't see it against the creamy colored paper. So we're going to keep trying it though. I'm determined. But you know what? It's not working. So, let's see what else we have. Excuse me. Still kind of battling my cold or whatever was going on the other day. I'm looking around, digging through my lace scraps and fabric scraps over to the right side. Oh, I must have found something because I pulled away from the desk. Can't see my hand anymore. Wonder where I went. Wonder what I found. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. What's she gonna find? What is the crazy lady gonna find? Yes, some of the rust-dyed lace. I love that stuff. Love it. But of course it's too wide. It's very thick because it's crocheted lace. And these scissors are for nothing when it comes to cutting fabric. All right, let's see. How's it gonna look before I go hacking up the whole piece? I'm loving the color, but let's see if we can put the decorative edge down the bottom. Let me figure that out for a second. Okay, whoops, everything's in the way. Would have been just easier to cut off a piece of it, but no, I can't be that way apparently. So yeah, I decide, yeah, we're gonna go for it, but these scissors still are not cutting this lace easily. Wasting some time trying to hack at this lace with these dull scissors. This is why your fabric scissors should never be used for paper. It just dulls them very quickly. Right. Happy with that. Let's get the crumbs off. Are we going to glue it down? What am I looking for now? Oh, we're bringing in the stinky glue. Yeah, because like I said, that's thick lace. It's crochet. And we're bringing in my Beacon 3-in-1 with, it's in the Sweet Sugar Bell bottle because it's so much easier to squeeze. And yeah, why does it look crooked? I don't know. It's not crooked. Let's move on with this lady. Let's just go. So I also like about the Sugar Bell bottle that it has the metal tip on it, which in my opinion cuts down on the spider web strings that this silicone glue is notorious for. So if you take the tip, if you use the metal tip, excuse me, to like, you have to touch it to the paper and sort of literally cut off the stream. It prevents the string from pulling, if you know what I mean. Right, down goes the lace. And we're going to bring her back in there for the flower. Oh, wait, no, we need more. Yeah. Okay, more of the Beacon 3-in-1 going down to hold the lace in place. And since we're going down on top of the lace, we're still going to use the Beacon 3-in-1. Yeah, lay it down so the glue doesn't go all the way to the bottom of the bottle. It's a bottle. It's a glue bottle. Is what glue comes in. All right, a little bit more for the little bitty label. Yep. Yep, yep. That brings a little bit of the purple and the green back into this contraption we got going on here. All right, so there we go. Okay. Finally, I think that's done. Now, what are we going to do? What kind of trouble am I going to get into now? No idea. Still, oh, we're back to this guy. What are we going to do with it? I have no clue. Clearly, I have no clue. And this I just pulled out of the stash journal from last year's, I don't know, sometime last year, the freebie. There's a little bit of white left on it, so I'm going to clean it up. Yep, clean it up. And it is like a ledger paper image, so that counts for the ledger paper prompt, right? Yep. So yeah, let's ink it up. Inky dinky dinky. Ink it up. Oh, yep. Ink. We're inking, and we're thinking, and we're probably babbling about something. I don't know what. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't round the bottom corners, because in my brain, that has to be done. Oh, that one doesn't want to go. Yeah. Put some brute strength into it. Okay. Backside too. Yep. Backside as well. Okay. Just about done with that. Right. And that can go in there with that one. Oh, here's this thing again. Honestly, do I want to cut it in half is what I'm kind of thinking now, but I really don't like to do that. And it's still not really popping off of the page. I just don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. So here I go again trying to use this lace. Oh, I am going to use some of it. Uh-oh. Ooh, she's cutting up the pretty lace. Oh, yeah, let's put it there. We'll put a tab with it. Yep, let's get one of those tabs we just saw. Grab one out. This one looks good. I noticed we're going kind of to a darker mood than what this the printables started off with being, but you know, it's okay. It's all fine. It's fine. It's stuck to my finger. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Now I got that stinky, stringy glue all over myself. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. All right. We're going to put a bead here because, again, the lace, this lace, even though it's not the crocheted lace, it's kind of thick lace. Which way is the right side? I don't know. I think I got it. More of the silicone glue. And since that's the glue I have in my hand, we'll go with it on this side too. All right. Now for the placement of it. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Did I really get the right side of the lace? Or did I not? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, here's where I decide. Oh, you can't really tell. There's really no front or back to it. All right. Let's try and get it centered this time, too. How about that? Whoop, over to the left. Little to the left. Better, but I still don't think it's in the middle. All right. Done with you, stinky glue. Put the pin in it so it doesn't clog. Oh, wait, we forgot the cap. There we go. All right. Excuse me. Okay, I wish I had, looking at this, I wish I had inked the inside of that slanted pocket, because you can definitely tell it's bright white on the inside of it when you try to put things in and out of it. Oh, wait, where am I going to put the day 2 sticker? Oh, but wait, let's go back. Look, y'all, I am medicated. I am taking some cold medicine, so I am very, very flitty, like the butterfly. I am just floating around from one thing to the next. No rhyme or reason. All right. So this map page is really, really nice. I wish there was more of it in the kit, but, you know, hey, whatever. I can always print more, but it's still only going to be that same size strip. Try and put this other little label in there. Nope, that's not working. All right. Back to the stash. Back over to the stash journal. See what we got in here. Yeah. This is circles. Circles, circles, circles. Lots of circles that are already pre-inked and ready to go. Let's add a pop of color. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, something like that. That's how it's going to go down. Something like that. All right, let's see if we can get it glued down that way. All right, back to the PVA glue. She don't want to play. I have a fan going so that little bead of glue at the tip of the bottle, it dries really, really quickly. And yeah, I gotta pretty much remove it every time I pick up the glue to use it again. But it is too hot to not have a fan going in that room. So anyway, back to the gluing. Nice size muted butterfly and a bam, a pop of green and pink. Or purple. I think that flower on there is really purple. Yep, it is. So, all right. That's the back of that decorated. What are we going to do now? We need something at the top of it. Let's go back to our handy dandy stash book. Oh, wait, no. Changing our mind. We are changing our mind. Those little envelope things, pouches, I Velcroed them into the stash journal so I could pull them out. Oh, we're going to look for a number or a word to use as a tab. These are all words. Where are the numbers? Don't know. Doesn't matter. We'll just use one of these. Words are fine. Oh, but wait. Here's the numbers. Silly me. All right. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, do I want to put it down at the bottom, or what do I want to do with it? Do I really want to make a tab out of it? I don't know. Let's just cut one off and see. See what we do with it. Let's see what we do with it. Yeah, yep, I have to turn it around so I can see the line I'm cutting. It's okay. It's fine. All right. Oh, missed a bit. Missed a little bit of the white. Why am I being so picky? Wow. I act like everybody's got all the time in the world to watch me faff around. It's okay. Fast forward is always an option. Always an option. I'm trying to get away from putting everything at the bottom. Everything goes at the bottom in Crafty Graham's world. So every project ends up being much, much thicker at the bottom than the top. And I think we all sort of have that problem. So that is my latest, I don't know, thing to pay attention to. Is I'm trying very hard to obviously not put as much at the top. That's just going to be too difficult. But more at the top. But yeah, give the tops of the projects a little bit of love too. So this is just a little piece of lace paper lace. I don't know. It was in the tear apart sheet or cut apart sheet that came with today's printable. So, yeah. Excuse me. So, get it unstuck from me and put it on the tag. That's rather cute, I think. All right, so these two are going in here. And again, all that white on the inside, that's, yep, whoops, excuse me, the top of my head, but I couldn't see. All right. Yeah, I have my iPad is a little bit skewed towards me, more so than usual, so I'm getting in my own way, but that's all right. It's fine, right? It's fine. Nobody's perfect, right? I have no idea what I'm doing now. Oh, I'm trying to, I'm gluing, putting some glue on something maybe. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I was looking for the prompt. That's what it was. So I decided I'm going to put this over here on the belly band, the number 2 for the day 2, and then today's prompt. But yeah, look, first thing I do is cover up the words. Silly girl. So, no, don't cover up the word. All right. That's better. So yeah, I think we're going to do that way. And just not glue not glue that top corner of the number. But I can glue the word all the way across. It won't make that much difference. Plenty of room to slide that thing in and out of the belly band without that little teeny tiny bit at the bottom corner. Here we go again, putting stuff at the bottom, right? It's just the way we roll. Just the way we roll. Everything goes at the bottom. Yeah, gotta put my thumb there so I don't put glue on it. All right. Put that down there. Don't cover up the words. And it needs a little bit something else. Oh, that's upside down. But that is it's a what is it? Hydrangea? Is that what that is, that flower? I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I love them, whatever they're called. I always get hibiscus and hydrangea confused in my head. I mean, when I see the flower, I know which one is which, but anyway, that's completely beside the point, if there even is any point. Oh, look, me and the book page again, I'm saying. But you know what? It's a cluster. We're making a cluster here, and we can use book page in our clusters, not just as a background for the cluster, right? But now I'm trying to figure out how it's really going to look without, again, covering up the words. So yeah, let's just, no, you're gonna have to tear off a piece of the bottom. This lady just doesn't listen to me, not at all. She don't listen. Oh, look, she listened. Tear off that blank white spot. Okay, now we can see what it's gonna look like. Gosh. Just trying to satisfy my crazy brain. Yep, I like it, so we're going with it. And being picky again, like seriously, that teeny tiny scrap of book page was going to make no difference one way or the other, but it had to go, just had to go. All right, now where did I have it? That's always my problem. Where was it? Yeah, I already did that. All right, let's get this glued down. Let's get this glued down and quit faffing around. This video is going on and on and on needlessly, completely needlessly. But I just, you know, I'm blaming it on the medications I'm taking, the over-the-counter medications. I don't like to take extra medicine because I take enough prescription medicine, but I just, I think it's allergies. I still do think it's allergies, but the symptoms are still the same and it's hard to live with. Look, yay me, I made a decision. Wow. All right, so I think we're going to wind it up here, but this is one of those things where I will probably come back and do some work in it on, you know, my own time, because something's got to be done with this side of the page now. So this might all be completely different when we meet again. So anyway, yeah, that's still not folded right, but thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.